So in this video, we are picking up where we left off with our camera application, having set up to take the picture and capture a photo with the camera. We're now going to look at how to grab that image data that we have saved to the external storage and present that picture to the user in the image view that we originally set up. So usually when we capture photo data, right, we want the full size, full quality photo, but we can also grab thumbnails. And so we generally save the full size photo and then determine what part do we want to display, the full resolution photo, do we just want to display a smaller version or a thumbnail, so that you have the full quality photo and can make that decision. You can take the picture and kind of compress it for storage purposes, but it's really not the way things are done. So we're going to look at how to set up our on activity event so that we can capture that data. So I'm over here in my Android Studio. We finished that take picture. We've saved the can't find my words today. We saved the photo, and now we're going to do our on activity result. So I've got protected. My poor machine today is going so slow. Protected void on activity results. So we're going to take in our request code. We're going to take in a result code. Oops. And we're going to take in the intent data. So the first thing we want to check is that our result code, basically it's an OK. The picture was taken, there wasn't an error, so we're going to check our result code, and if it's a result, all in caps here, result OK, then we know we're all good, and we can go ahead and check out what we have. But we also want to check our request code, and so we're going to see if our request code was equal to our capture image activity request code. And if that's true, then it's all good. So the first thing here I'm going to do is get the image view control so I can work with it. Right? So we've done this before where we get a control off of the XML using the find view by ID. So we're going to use find view by ID, and it's r.id, and remember I named my image view photo. Oops, not a tab. Okay, now I'm going to set this up inside of a try-catch for two reasons. One, if anything's going to crash, it's going to crash right here. When you're trying to, well, I guess I say that, you can get exceptions saving the data to the external storage if you didn't set up your permissions right. But when we're setting the image from a bitmap and converting that data and displaying it, this is where things are going to go wrong. So I'm going to set up a try-catch. Remember, try-catches are just designed to allow us to handle, I'm doing something weird with my curly braces, problems as they arise. So all of the things I'm going to do are going to go inside of the try, and then if something does go wrong, I'm going to catch the resulting exception in here. Okay. So inside of the try, what I need to do is I am going to use the set image bitmap property of the image view control. But in order to do that, I have to actually take the image URI data, which is where my image is stored, and I have to convert it into a bitmap. And I'm going to do this in a separate method down here, one, because it's good programming, And 2, because if I do throw an exception, which I'm going to throw the exception down here on this method, I want to catch it in that try catch up there. So this is going to be public bitmap get image. I cannot type today. It's a good, awesome thing. I can go ahead and import that in. So this is going to take our URI. I'm going to name it URI. And we're going to do a throws and IO exception. Perfect. So here we basically just have one line, right? We're going to create a bitmap, and we're going to use the media store dot images dot media dot get bitmap. I cannot type today, it's killing me. And that's going to be this dot content resolver. Nope, it's get content resolver. And then our URI, which is ultimately the item that we want converted. So it's going to go out, it's going to find this image using the URI data, and it's going to convert it into a bitmap, and we are going to return the bitmap. So that up here in our try catch, we can use the image view, which I named image, dot set image bitmap, and we're going to call our get image method, and we're going to pass it the image URI. I'm just all over with my casing today. And if something goes wrong, we can just do an out print line dot get message so that we could read that in the log down here. Now, one more thing I want to show you is how to make toast notifications. Toast notifications in Android are the little gray bubbles that show up near the bottom of your application window, and they usually have some kind of contextual data or feedback or response that you want to share with the user. So toast notifications are very easy to use, and they're a very simple way of giving, like a success or error message, or saying, hey, I've done this, or this is happening, kind of thing in your application. So to use them, we actually just say toast dot make text, and you'll in your make text, this is our context, and you'll type in what you want to say. In this case, I'm going to put success if we actually go through the try and this works. And then you set up how long you want the message to hang out on the screen. I'm going to do a length long dot show. We'll go ahead and pop our toast notification up. Oh, I lost a parenthesis. There we go. Nope, it was on the end. And so I'm going to do the exact same thing down here in the catch, except I'm going to put error. So what's happening here? We're coming into the method take picture when the button is clicked. We're setting up our intent, telling the media store that we want to access the image capture capability of any application that's currently available to do that. We're then setting up the image URI, which is our location. We're saving it in the external storage directory. We're creating our file name. We're adding that to the intent, and then we're firing that intent off. And so the camera opens. If the user clicks and captures an image, it's going to create that image in that external storage directory using our URI information. If they click the little check OK. When our activity terminates, it's going to come down to the on-activity result. We're going to check and make sure that we did, in fact, get an OK result. and that it was in fact our activity request code for our image capture. We grab our image view control from the form, and then we try to grab that image URI and convert it into a bitmap so that we can provide it to the image view. If all goes well, you'll see the toast notification for success. If something goes wrong, the exception will be caught and you'll see the toast notification for error. So go ahead and make your app, make sure that you don't have any errors, and I'll show you a demo of this at the end of the video.
So here is a demo of our Take Picture application. And so, see if I can finagle this while you can still see it on the webcam. So when we click the Take Picture button, it implements the camera, and I can take a picture of something. Do I have something nearby? I have a morbo. Check it out. It's a morbo. This is a morbo if you don't know what a morbo is. You know morbo from Futurama? All right, so I'm going to take a picture of morbo. It's going to be a very odd picture. So I capture my picture, and there is my captured picture of morbo. And so if I click the check mark to say that's okay, I get the success toast notification, right? And I get the picture of morbo displayed in my image view. Now if I click take picture and I take a picture of something, there's just a window. And you can see the context buttons that I get down here at the bottom. If I click the X, then it just bails out. And unless you actually got an error, like you couldn't save to the external storage or something, then you would never see the error toast notification. But I hope your camera app is working.